Hey, greetings everybody. Sir Makadu here, your economic evangelist and your heart of a hustler. Hey, tonight is a great night to be alive and doing God's work. Oh yeah. So we are here. We're going to talk about filtering and screening the black soap that we made on Monday. This is it. I mean, it's right here. It's right now. And we're going to have some fun. Let me get a little chair, please. I'm going to talk to you for a minute. Thank God it ain't the Oprah Winfrey show. We're going to be in trouble. All right, so Monday night, I was showing people how to put the black soap with the paper and the brick. So tonight we're going to talk about filtration. We're going to filter it and we're going to see what it does. As you can see, let me move this over a little bit. Let me see. There we go. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some separation here. And, making black soap, I mean, even for yourself, is something that is really essential to the ones that like to do it. They like to filter their own soap. But I will say this. If you have sensitive skin, you do not want a lot of the sand because black soap is made basically in the ground over in Africa. And so what that means is some natural exfoliant, the sand and the dirt, and that's why when you use these products, you don't want to do a lot of scraping and rubbing. You want to just exfoliate. You want to your skin is going to be nice and clean. If you are using it as like a shampoo, it's going to be off the chain. So even if there was some filament in your soap, it's great. But if you have real sensitive skin, then it's not going to be so great. So I'm going to add this to the mix. Okay, watch this. When I did this Monday, I put 2 bricks each in a gallon jug and filled it up with water, right? But I filled mine up with alkaline water, and I boiled it, and then I submitted it. Okay, so what I want to recommend, and I can see that there's something happening here, is that you may want to use just 1 brick. Yeah, and that would the sediment will settle more. You can see that there'll be more of a breakage here. This one, the way I got this soap set up, this is the paper soap right here, and this is the brick soap right here. All right. So okay, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try to. I can skim it off with a cup or something like that, but I want to see what it's like to get the pure stuff off the top. It's almost like a stout. If you know anything about stout, it's lighter at the top and it's real thick at the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna get right to it. We're not gonna waste a lot of time. I think I'm gonna do another one just to show you what is happening even with this one. I may blend them, I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start right now with this one. This is the paper, and let's get this thing cracking. Let's get it started. If you have any youth or young adults, this is ideal to get them in the kitchen. Experimenting is the best thing you can do for your children. Believe me. I've been making money since I was 10 years old. So I'm doing the same thing I was doing when I was 10. Let's see who we got on tonight before we get going. We got Nadra in it. She's going to do some entries for me. soap separated into 3 layers. I'm so glad you are giving this filtering info. I didn't know what to do. Well, now you do. Some McAdoo here, right here, some McAdoo here. I just said I use 2 bricks, and I'm going to try it with 1 brick, like you suggested next time. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do this again, and I'm going to do it with 1 brick. Shiro's in the house. He's back. That's right. RJ Mack. What's up, baby boy? Good to see you. Yay, yay. Thomas, what's going on down there in Alabama? Birmingham, Alabama in the house. The king is here. All right? So we don't want to waste too much time tonight. Okay, we're going to see what this stuff does, right? So like I said, we're going to go ahead with the paper one first, see what it does. And I think I'm going to do another one of these before the weekend's out. So this is even great for me to see. I've been talking about this and talking about it. Now, in my mind, I want to stare it, right? I do. I want to stare it, see what happens, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm going to go ahead. Now, let me show you what's going on. Okay. I have a strainer. And it fits right over the jug, right? All right. I'm going to take a cheesecloth-like fabric, and I'm going to put it in there like this. I'm going to create a pocket. All right. So here we go. This is crazy, right? So let's make sure you share. You share with other people. Make sure you share. Hold on. We're going to do that. Make sure you check out Heavenly Body Products, okay? And I want you to make sure also they're being brought to you by the Black Billionaires Club, okay? So make sure you go on and join the club, all right? If you want to reach out to me, there's my number. Let's go ahead and text me or call me, and we'll get it going, okay? Please like and share. All right, here we go. Got your pocket? Here we go. We're all doing this together, man. This is the first time. We're pouring it in. Skimming off the top. This is so exciting to me. You don't even know. I've been helping God's people for so long. This is something I want to do. It's filtering into it is real good. So this is a great fabric. I need to find some fabric and start marketing it and showing it. Oh, look at that. That's crazy right there. Oh, that's nuts. I'm going to show y'all in a minute what's going on. This is crazy. Please share this with friends and family. I'm going all the way. I'm just gonna put it all in there because this is working good. And I think this is going to take a 2-prong approach. Look at that. It's filtering real good in there. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest in there. I'm going to let it filter on out. So that black soap, look at that. If you really, I'm going to bring this up to the camera just a little bit closer. Hold on, please. Oh, yeah, let's go put a little light on the subject. Okay, if you can see right here, that's a little dirt in there. Down the bottom. Let's see. Yeah, that's more like muddy right there. That's what I want to see right there. All right. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift because I know what's going on. There's a, look at that. Look at that right there. It just, this has got some weight to it. Because I know this is most of the dirt. So the next broadcast I do, I want everybody to see what the natural separation is now. Hopefully, there'll be more of a separation. You can see more black and less dirt. But this is it right here. Look at that. Making black soap at the house, baby. Where's your children and your grandchildren at? Tell them I want them to come on by the warehouse. 2571 Park Central Boulevard, Decatur, Georgia. I want them to experience what it's like to see a black man start something with $96. Oh, that's beautiful right there. All right. And it's still straining. So there you go. Most of it's dirt now at this point, but it's still doing what it do. And it's beautiful because, and I'm going to touch it. And I don't feel no dirt in there. It just feels kind of silky. So that's something to think about too, that is not too gritty. It's very silky. There we go. All right. And it's real soapy. That's the thing. So when you clean, washing your hair or anything like that, it's a real great thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and squeeze it now. And see the cloth that caught most of the any bigger rocks that might have been in there. But don't forget now, I'm going to talk about pricing in a second. All right, this is great. All right, I'm excited. Oh, this is great. Nice and soapy. And the thing about this, right, when you get to this point, you can go ahead and clean the cloth out and use it later. Don't throw it away. Look at that. There's dirt in there. A lot of dirt. But it's really nice and soapy. We're going to rinse this rag out and recycle it. Somebody put in P, recycling is great. Recycle. Oh, yeah. Now I'm going to pick this up. So I kept a strainer in here. That ain't bad. It got rocks in there. That's real rocks right there. That's amazing. Yeah. That goes to show me that they really do make it in the ground. Now, we have any questions? Let's see who's on the feed right now. Now, that cloth caught mostly all of it, so there's no rocks inside the screen. But I really see now, but we're going to do the next one. My next demonstration, we're going to clean this other one. And we're going to see side by side what happens when both of them settle. So I'm not going to do any steering, anything like that. I'm going to let it settle. And so when I do the next broadcast, you're going to see the everything that you need to see. And it's going to be off the chain. And when you put it in the bottle, like an 8-ounce Boston Round, it has a real swirl type of effect. When it settles, you can see most of like some of the sand and dirt settle. But it's great for exfoliating your skin, your hair, and breaking up all the toxins that are in your body and pulls it right on out. So who is talking here tonight? I want to thank you all for being on. Okay, let's get right back up in here. Okay. So, now just says, sir, should we always set for 2 days? You know, that's the thing. Now, if you are using hot water, if you go back and look at the last episode, the hot water, then it's going to melt that soap faster. But if you use like a cold or mild water, it's going to take a little longer. I say when you first do it, like say when you did it in the evening, I would say the next day when you wake up, be excited, go downstairs, stare it. Let's get the air in there, get it moving around. And then I say, you know, wait another day and then stir it again and then let it settle. And let it settle. But the thing the thing you want to keep in mind, now that I see what I'm doing here, I did maybe 1 brick per gallon to give you the liquid consistency that you're looking for, right? So let's I can't wait to use this. I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I'm gonna let this settle down. So I'm gonna let this settle for at least another day or two, see how this reacts to settling, and then I'm gonna do another broadcast. So over time I can go ahead and I can edit this. Okay, yeah. So I hope I answered your question. Thomas said working. Send the link to the BBC, please. Okay, I can do that. Is it pleaser? Then just say, is the cloth like a cocktail cloth napkin? I would say yes. It's almost like a for a soup, you put a handkerchief. That's good enough. You can't find cheesecloth. Okay, a handkerchief type of product. Okay, you probably buy a handkerchief and they already got the right square size for you and everything. Okay, Peter, what's going on, Kate? That dude up there, man, I love you, man. Peter came into the Chronic Killer family early in the game. He said, oh, he asked somebody else to check this out. This is awesome. So that sediment is cloth is the exfoliating material. And yes and no. The sediment that's in the cloth is probably the heavy duty rocks and sand that you don't want. That makes sense? You don't want that. You don't want these extra rocks because it's not going to go through the bottle when you, some next broadcast or within the next 2 broadcasts, I'm going to have the bottles here because I realize I've done this before, but not this extensively. I realize what's happening now. This is the light mud and sand. So this is really going to be good for the body. So what I'm going to probably do, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to watch it and see how it separates. But then when it's time to bottle this, I'm just going to stir it and I'm going to begin to bottle. I'm not going to strain it or anything. I believe this is ready to go. All right? Did I answer your question, Nedra? Did I answer your question? Hopefully. Okay. My brother Evan said, yes, sir. Okay. Nyla Wallace, how you doing over there? She said, so smart you are. Well, you know, that my smartness comes from hanging around certain people, right? Thank you, Queen. Marty, what's up, BB? BB in the house. What's going up there in South Carolina? Yes, sir. Anissa Rose, how you doing, Queen? What's going on up there in Pennsylvania? Yes, indeed. They'll just say, can it be adjusted to the exfoliation level you desire by adding a sediment to the strained liquid? Or should the sediment be discarded. Oh, I think I'll discard the rocks totally. It will be too rough. But when I feel it with my fingers, it's smooth after the first straining. So that's what it is. The first wave, you've seen it with your own eyes, the straining. The straining is perfect. You got, I see, that's why it's all coming back to me. I've done this before. And this is the right consistency. If you really want, some people like it like nice and clear. They don't want no sediment in it. But if you're about making your money and getting your paper, this is good. And the beautiful part is that most Black people understand the exfoliation when it comes to Black soap. So don't get into the mindset, oh, I gotta please just the classes. I'd rather make the money off the masses. Somebody said the money is in the masses, not the classes. Okay, I'm telling you, the big money is in the masses, not the classes. You be so concerned about pleasing everybody and you won't do it. I don't care how hard you push, how great you think you are. You will never please everybody. Okay. Did I answer the question? That just said a brick per gallon, even though the paper one. Yeah. So I'm going to do another broadcast like this, and I'm going to do it with one brick and see what happens. Okay? Then said, got it. Handkerchief, much easier to find than cheesecloth. That's right. So straight in again for face. Yeah, if you use it for any part of the body, if you have sensitive skin, this is not for you. Stick with your olive and your Irish Spring or whatever you use. But if you want the experience that kings and queens have experienced over thousands and thousands of years, this is probably one of the best systems right here. Okay? How about that? Okay, good. I just said good stuff, sir. Stefina, Chicagoland. Hey. They just said, how should we price it out? Well, that's the thing about getting into this point. As you can see, I managed to retrieve probably 95% of how when we started. So the average bottle of homemade Black soap is going to be approximately around $10, $12 to $15. So I'm gonna challenge my customers in the shop, in my warehouse, at $15 a bottle. I said, I made it myself. And what I'm gonna do is I'll say, what fragrance do you want in there? What fragrance do you want? Lemongrass? Eucalyptus? Peppermint? Whatever flavor you want, I'll put it in there for $15. I'll give you the whole 8 ounce. How's that? That's powerful, right? Okay. All right. The big one is not in the classes, but in the masses. That's it. Let's get that money. Christopher Weaver. Okay, you're a believer. All right. Listen, I'm done for tonight. I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. God bless you. Please share this video. But if you're going to share this video, please share the first one. So tonight I'm going to tell you about pricing. We got the paper soap. Limited. I sold 2 more cases today. It's all sitting on one pallet now. Okay? So now, the paper, $50 for 40 pounds. You'll never get that price again, ever. 40 bricks, 40 pounds for $50. I believe that comes out to about $1.25. Okay? And I'll ship it right to your door. We'll wrap that up, tape it up, and right to your door. The square brick, this is $42 a dozen. $42 a dozen. If you get a whole case for $108, it comes to $3 a bar. Okay? So we'll mess around and we'll come up with a number that makes sense, and when you start buying like 5 cases, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 2 cases for $100 each. How's that? Nedra, hopefully you're still on. Put that in the feed. So the paper, black soap, 40 bricks, 41 pounders. You get it for $50. I'll ship it to your door, plus shipping, of course. And that's a great deal. But the square like this is $42 a dozen, $108 a case. If you get 2 cases or more, I'll give it to you $100 a case. Can't beat it. It's $36 in the case. All right? All right. I think my job is done here. 8-ounce bottle essential oil of your choice. 40 of the paper wrap soap for $50 plus shipping. And you have $42 a dozen on the square bricks. In paper black wrap, 40 bricks, $40 a pop. That's it. You got it. So I appreciate you. I thank you. And I hope and I pray that God blesses every breath and every step you take. You stay in peace, not in pieces. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Okay? Have a great night, everybody. Peace, love, and community service. And remember, when you master community service, you will master customer service. If you have any comments, please leave it in the feed, and please share this video. Have an awesome night, everybody. Peace and love.